What is going on, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to the Crew 2. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over a road that I just found, and it's weird because it's kind of down in, like, the southern part of the Midwest. It's kind of right out here in the middle, down kind of where Texas would be. And the weird thing about it is that I would not have expected to find, like, twisty, curvy roads out here, but I found this road, and it had such a good flow to it that I had to try drifting it. And then when I tried drifting it, I was like, you know what? Not only is this road fun, but I feel like it could be a great road for practice. And to be honest, like, the reason why I'm using the RX-7 for this, because I know a lot of people are going to go, why are you using, like, the starter car? Honestly, the RX-7 has a really good flow for this road. My 370Z, the gears aren't right for this road. It doesn't really feel... like, I just don't like the way the 370 feels on this road. The gears feel too far apart. Like, second is too low, third is too high. This car just seems to have the perfect gear ratios for this road. And I haven't tried my Drift Viper here, but I venture a guess that the Viper would actually do well because of how much torque it has. So I may try the Viper here soon. But the RX-7 seems to work very, very well for this. So, that was bad. Still getting used to which ones, like, which of the corners are second gear and which of the corners are third, because you're definitely going to be in third on some of these sweepers more than you'll be in second, but the tighter hairpins, you're definitely going to be in second more than you'll be in third. Come on. There we go. Not really bothered about hitting the rev limiter on any of these because, gone off just a little bit. Get back on as quickly as possible. But yeah, not really bothered about hitting the rev limiter on these because you're not really going to need that extra bit of speed that shifting up into third would get you. So I'm not really concerned about just sitting on the rev limiter for a second and holding that speed. Now, I believe that this is the route we go to continue. Yes! Because once you make that right, you kind of get onto this other side road, which I just wish the traffic was a little bit lighter on these roads because it kind of does disrupt the flow of the drifts just because of the fact that the drifting in this game is very much based on, like, your initial trajectory once you start your drift, and if something gets in the way of it, it tends to be very problematic, so you do need to watch out. Come on, at least, okay, I kept at least my front two tires on the road. Oh, come on, dude. Flick one way, back the other way. There we go, just feather, 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 feather. Easy. See, that's the traffic I'm talking about that kind of just kills your flow. Oh, snap back the other way. Don't let that happen. Not bad. I mean, again, I am not, like, I am a, high. As far as, like, drifting in games goes, I am a Forza drifter. I am not a Crew or Crew 2 drifter. I'm trying to improve my skill on the Crew 2, to be honest. And it's one of those games where it's such a different feel than, say, Forza, for example, that the drifting, it's just one of those things where you have to just spend so much time with it and get used to that one particular feel as a whole that you almost start to be like, it almost starts to conflict with the other games that you have time, you know, and experience in. So you kind of have to figure out a happy medium. And I will admit, I don't drift in the Crew 2 as much as I probably should. But we're going to go ahead and run this road backwards now because, wow, I'm going off at the first corner. Don't do that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and run this road backwards now because I do want to actually run it in the other direction because I think it's important to show the downhill portion as well. And if I could keep you on the road, that would just be great. Iffy. Oh, iffy, iffy. Kind of saved it, kind of didn't. Oh my god, come on, stop going so shallow on those. You have to basically you have to throw it in with a lot of force, but at the same time, not really. Yeah, see, because if you hold the e-brake too long, you completely back the car out of its drift. It's almost like you have to partially let it do it itself, and that's kind of, I think, what I struggle with it sometimes, because you kind of just have to, like, let go and let it, again, let it do it itself, and I am not, like, the world's biggest fan of that concept, so, oh, come on. Ah, sketchy. Oh, God, sketchy. That wasn't even a drift. That was just plowing. Whoop! And the weird thing is, like, the amount of angle you can recover from is so huge that if you try to hit a little bit of a more shallow angle, the game doesn't quite know what to do with it, because it expects you to go in with angle like that on every single turn. I was gonna say, keep it in the... Oh, God. There we go. See, the sweeper sections... Okay, so I didn't do too bad on that one. I have one more section of... Oh, God. Okay, well... I was gonna say, spin that around again. Spin that around again like you meant it. And continue on the other way. Just stay as focused as possible. And whatever you do, don't lose that angle. There she goes. Okay, high. High. Oh, God. Too low in the RPM range. But on the road for the most part. Too much. Like, too much steering angle. Ah, not enough speed, and I didn't throw it in with enough angle. See, if you throw it in with too much speed, you just slide straight off. And there's a very fine line between making it or breaking it in this game. I mean, it's almost like they don't want you to be adjusting yourself after you initiate. Because, say, for example, in something like... And again, you know, even like a Forza Horizon game, you can still adjust your angle after you initiate. This game almost likes the car to take a defined set. Like, the spot you pick to enter at is like, or the angle you pick to enter with is like, it's like, okay, that's your angle, and you're gonna go straight. There we go. Oh, that wasn't bad. See, again, you have to go for angles that seem like way more than what you should be comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where the game really does try to make you go for more angle than you think you should. But nonetheless, I really like this road. I think it's worth, you know, I think it's worth a shot. It's actually, I'll show you exactly where it is. If you go and zoom in, it's right here, right by Fort Stockton, right next to Live Extreme Series Episode 2. And if you can see where my icon is, that's exactly where this particular road is going to be. And I didn't think I was going to find anything like this on a really southerly part of the map. But at the same time, it actually kind of worked out pretty well, because I've found a really good road out of it. And it's definitely a road that I will be using to practice, because, again, I know I need practice at drifting in the Crew 2 because, again, the physics are a little weird, and I don't think anybody can deny that they're a little weird, but at the same time, I do want to practice this more, so I will be practicing here, and I do actually recommend it as a practice road. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click the like button. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to y'all later.